Hi, welcome to Neats.
I'm Taylor Smurl.
I'm Liz June.
And today we are making variations on the martini.
Yeah,
yeah,
we are doing that. What are we doing first? What are you making?
So I wanted to pay homage to one of the possible origin stories of the martini. I just kind of chose because I happen to really like Jerry Thomas. He's a cool figure in bartending, and his Martinez cocktail is still probably the most legitimate claim we have to what eventually became the martini.
I don't know.
But anyway, I thought it'd be a fun challenge. I'm always intimidated by stirred cocktails that tend towards sweet, and his original recipe is very much like a sweet gin, a vermouth, another sweetener. So I really wanted to kind of play with that and challenge myself. So that's what I did.
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
By Taylor. She challenged herself and she's accepting it.
Yes. Thank you, Jerry Thomas. All right. So the classic Martinez includes an Old Tom gin, which is just a sweetened gin, a dry vermouth, maraschino liqueur, and some sort of bitter.
Okay.
So for me, I kept the Old Tom style, but I chose Bar Hill Gin, which is a really awesome gin that happens to be sweetened with raw honey.
Sweet.
Right. And they do a lot of work to protect their bees.
I love bees.
We all should love bees.
Bees are such hard workers.
So Bar Hill, excellent gin, super floral, works great in any recipe that calls for an Old Tom, or just any recipe really. They have a lot of cool variants.
And friends to the bees.
Yes. So I'm going to use an ounce of this. I'm going to keep it closer to classic martini proportions, which were more like equal parts gin and vermouth.
Okay.
That seems weird to us today because we want like just a ghost of vermouth and then a lot of alcohol.
Right, so if a dry martini is like very little vermouth, then is a lot of vermouth a wet martini?
I don't want that to be true.
It's a slippery martini.
Moist martini.
Ew!
I hate that. I'm so sorry.
You said it!
I'm not sorry.
You said your own trigger word.
No, I don't think that's how we refer to that. I don't think...
I'm gonna go to a bar and order a wet martini.
Just give me the moistest martini you can make.
Moistest? Ooh.
Alright, so I'm gonna use, in place of dry vermouth, I chose Dolan Blanc. Dolan Vermouth, it's a French vermouth. This one happens to be, it's a little lighter and sweeter than Dolan Dry, but it's not nearly as heavy. It's like the rouge, the red, the sweet vermouth. And like I said, equal parts, so I'm gonna use an ounce of this. In place of the maraschino, I actually decided to go with Génépi, which is a really fun, herbal, Italian liqueur. Think of it as something in the absinthe and the chartreuse family. It's just a little less invasive in cocktails.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, it smells great.
Yummy. But did you say chamomile?
It has, yeah, absolutely. It has some chamomile notes to it. It's super floral. And I'm only gonna use a fourth of this.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Last but definitely not least, I have my Jerry Thomas Bitters by Bergen Hawks.
What a cute little bottle.
Yeah. They aren't dissimilar to something like an Angostura if you're kind of working with what you've got at your local liquor store. They have a lot of the baking spice notes. They're a little bit more savory. They're a little bit more bitter. But otherwise, I think an Ango would work as well. But I do like these because they are paying homage to the MVP of bartending, the first hero we had. Mm-hmm. So a couple dashes of that. And give it a stir.
Stir it up.
So here's the truth. Nowadays, when you get a martini, it's like this giant, boat of a glass. A lot of the cocktails, look at old school cocktails, they're maybe 2 ounces, maybe 2.5. Even when you follow a lot of old school recipes today, that's what they come down to. So I just chose to lean into the fact that we're going to cocktail origins here And I got a little cute baby.
Look at that little baby.
Little baby. It's like a 2-ounce glass, but you know,
It's gonna get the job done.
It's all you need.
Ooh, that was a little, just perfect pour.
I'm gonna give it a lemon twist. Just to kind of cut through some of the sweetness. That's that pour line. Look at that.
It's perfect. You know, when you do the little experiment when you're a kid with the pennies and the dropper and do the surface tension.
Yeah.
It's like that.
The only problem is to taste this, I can't really pick it up at this point.
You have to.
So. Yeah, I like it. Now you can try it.
Oh, thanks. That's nice. It's a little bit like, not syrupy. It's not quite syrupy, but it's thicker in density.
Well, that kind of speaks to like why we shake things or why we stir things. Like usually the general rule is you stir when you have citrus or a juice involved. You stir when you have just spirits. You shake when you have citrus involved. And the reason for that is that citrus kind of sits on your tongue and permeates. You want it to have like some aeration beneath it. But when you're dealing with spirits, you want to taste them. So
yeah. Okay.
The idea behind stirring a martini versus shaking it is that you get the mouthfeel of the spirits. The spirits sit on your tongue. Whereas when you shake them, you get aeration and they kind of you just swallow them. Yeah.
Science.
This is my ode to Jerry Thomas. And specifically, I'm calling this after the bar that he worked at, where he may or may not created the Martinez, the Martini. I don't know. He did a lot for bartending. Just give him whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Was called the Occidental. So this is.
And he created it by accident, didn't he?
Exactly. There it is. That's the joke. So this is our Occidental Martini.
Cute.
And of course, everything recipe will be below. Right.
And now it's my turn.
Bond.
James Bond. Oh yeah, that's right. Now it's my turn. My cocktail is inspired by Bond, James Bond, and I didn't do the accent. Damn it.
Do you wanna cut and do the accent?
Bond. James Bond. I don't know.
I think that was good. No, that was good. That was really good.
Okay, so going along with the James Bond theme, because I like a lot the ode to Bond, the TV show Archer, and the Vesper was named after one of James Bond's lovers. We decided to go with Lana Kane from Archer. So for Lana, we have some stuff over here. These are liquors. We bought these at the liquor store.
These are liquors over here.
So we have another gin over here. It's a little bit different. It is a Sloe Gin, Sipsmith. There's a little goose on it. It's cute.
Sloe Gin has been infused with sloe berries.
Oh, which would give it this beautiful little dark color here. It's a little purpley. So what are sloe berries?
Well, it's similar like a currant. Like this in like Sloe Gin has a long history of in cocktails. You'll find a lot of unfortunately ill-made Sloe Gin. It's a little on the sweet side. It's like a lot of chemicals, but Sipsmith makes one that's like really cool. Like it's literally just their gin infused with harvested sloe berries. So,
cute.
Yeah,
I'm into it. What? How much of this am I going to use in here?
So we're paying homage to the Vesper that we discussed. So we're going to use a split base, which means we're just taking the base liquor and using like equal parts of it. So we're going to use an ounce of this.
It's an ounce of Sloe Gin, and we are going to cut it with this vodka. It's just absolute. You know what this is. You guys know. And so here is an ounce of this.
Yep.
And we have this Lillet.
It's a rosé.
Lillet Rose. I was checking to see if it was a rouge or rosé.
We discussed using the rouge.
We talked about it for a second, but this is a Lillet Rose. I don't know anything about it. Okay.
So the classic Vesper calls for a Lillet, but actually it's a Lillet that's no longer made. It's like the original like European Lillet. The recipe hasn't been used, especially distributed to America for a while. So we can't really get that one anymore anyway. But we just went off the map entirely.
We're doing our own thing anyway. So we're going to use a 1/2 ounce of the Lillet.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. And then I put some ice in here.
Now I know James Bond likes his martinis shaken, not stirred, but if I've taught anybody one thing,
You're not supposed to shake a martini.
if it's dirty, it's okay. Maybe.
Not this one, though. This one's delicate. She's not a dirty girl. She's classy. Lana's really classy. I have a nice little tall glass for Lana. Okay, so I'm just going to strain this in there.
Yep.
Cool. See, hold it up so you can see the color. I'm going to garnish this with a grapefruit. I'm going to do it myself this time.
I have faith in you.
I don't know if that's a good choice.
I have made that choice. And I'm gonna pretend it's the right one.
You pretending? Oh no. Okay, I think I did all right.
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did it. I did it, Mom.
Excellent twist.
All right.
Spill those oils. Rub it around the rim.
You could do this at home. In
But
there.
if you cut yourself, I'm sorry.
We're not liable.
Oh.
Who do taste? Did I do a good job?
Ooh. Oh, that's delicious.
Really? You seem surprised.
I'm just really happy with how that turned out.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really floral and fruity.
And with the grapefruit, I think it's
The
really...
grapefruit really
We
makes it,
actually did
actually.
try making this earlier.
The lemon.
With the lemon, it wasn't quite the same. The grapefruit really does something special to it. This is for Lana.
This is for Jerry Thomas.
To Lana and Jerry.
Lana and Jerry. This has been Neat. I have been Taylor Smurl.
And I have been Liz June.
I hope you are enjoying a martini. Well, not right now, because we just told you how to make these. But maybe
Then maybe you started making it as we were telling you to. Maybe they paused the video, they ran to the liquor store, they got the stuff, they came back, they're like, okay, Taylor, teach me everything you know.
my
Maybe
knowledge
they're-
is your knowledge.
Yeah, maybe they're making it right now.
Maybe.
That would be so nice.
If you did make it, let us know what you think below in the comments, I guess.
Yeah.
And the recipes will also be there below.
Oh yeah, this recipe also will be right down there.
Everything you need to make these drinks. Tell us what you think about them below.
Yeah, and if you really like it, you could give us some money if you want.
We'll have ways to donate to us. We buy a lot of booze for this, which is not a bad thing.
I mean, we'll drink it eventually.
Yeah, more creative booze.
Yeah, we need to get some more stuff for you guys. It's not just for us. We don't just do this for enjoyment, for our own entertainment. Although I'm thoroughly entertained.
I was gonna say I do. What?
No, but it's for you.
If you have your way of making a martini, because I feel like it's almost like a fingerprint, also please tell us below, because I am so curious. Everybody has a different way they like them.
Yeah, tell us what you liked. Tell us what you didn't like. Hopefully you like our faces. Here they are.
So this has been
Neat.
I've been Taylor Smurl.
I've been Liz June.
Cheers.
Cheers.